critical thing. Do not forget to hook this back up. All right, folks, welcome back to this. Whatever this is. Been a minute. Haven't had anything break or anything to do lately, so that changed a couple days ago. Slight overheating problem at idle. Fan clutch might be your problem. Or it could be something to do with airflow. You know, nothing on the front of this vehicle to restrict any airflow. Driving surface streets, the temperature was a little bit higher. Normally it runs around 205, something like that. And I was hitting 220, 224, which is making me very uncomfortable. So I've ended up grabbing the R Premium Amazon Special. We're going to put this on. I'll put a link down in the description. It's got some pretty decent reviews. Some of them say they're a little louder than OEM, but at a quarter of the cost. That's how I do things around here anyway. So let's get the old one off and the new one on. And a telltale sign of a fan clutch that's done for, no resistance. Yeah, just by hand I can spin it. So this tells you that at speed the fan might be going 50%, 20%, who knows, but it's not enough to cool the engine. It's really not too difficult. We need to take the air box off, take this intake, this cover, and then we're going to loosen some things here, including the upper radiator hose, and we'll slide the fan shroud up after we get the bolts off, and hopefully it's pretty easy. We're going to undo the mass airflow sensor, loosen this up. Didn't need to go that far with it. Pop that out. Oh, guess that other end wasn't very tight. I should do that a little tighter next time. While I'm over here, loosen up the other side. Take this breather off. I still don't have proper hose clamp tool. Usually just twist these right off, get that out of the way. Just about everything here is a 10 millimeter. Don't know why that was so tight. And this just pops right up. And we'll gently wiggle this off. There we go. Got two hoses going across here, held on by two 10 millimeters, of course. So we're going to get those off. There's one. And the other. So this will give us a little more room down here. Next, we'll undo the two 10s on the fan shroud. Can't reach that. Use the ratchet. And the second one. Next up, we're going to unclamp this radiator hose. Probably lose a little fluid, so I'll throw something to catch it underneath. Pull some hoses off of that shroud. Another one there. That'll keep it loose. Once I undo that, it'll be out of the way. Get that off. And again, if anybody's got any recommendations for some good hose clamp pliers, let me know. Still doing that. Nice, huh? Ooh. Actually, didn't even need that. It was just a hair low anyway, so we're good. I think I'll just tuck that under there. Okay, with everything undone, we should be plenty loose. And the next tricky part is just to get in there with a, I don't know, probably 10 millimeter again, and undo each of those four nuts on the holding it on. Ooh, maybe it's a 12. I was wrong. Okay, so I lied a little bit. I must have been in a hurry to finish this up when I did the timing chains. One of them I had on there was a 12 lock nut. Looks like the rest are 10s. Okay, there's number 4. somewhere under the car. Okay, I think everything's loose. See if we can lift this a little. Get the fan off and pull it through. All right. There's your fan. You guessed it, 10 millimeter. 4 of them. Okay. And be sure to note front when you put this back on. Otherwise you might have problems. You'll do it again. Here's the new one. Hopefully it's the same size. Yep. Feel that. It's a little more stiff. That one's pretty loose. There they are. Put them in slow to start so I make sure I don't cross thread it. Torque specs, you ask? About that much. Oh yeah, I have a feeling that's going to solve our problem. Good stuff. Next up, reverse exactly what we did. Okay, and like before, I will not make you watch me put on those 4 nuts. Stand by. And it's back on. And everything we did, we're just going to do it in reverse and give the radiator a little top off. Got it all buttoned up. Everything back in order. Got everything connected. Topped off the radiator with some distilled water. Mass airflow sensor, that's connected. Critical thing. Do not forget to hook this back up to nothing. That's your breather. Let it breathe. So far, nice and smooth. Final update on temperature. Just got off the freeway. Check this out. 198. It topped out at about 204, 205. And much better than the 220 that I had a couple days ago. So I'll take that 15-degree difference. And about $50. Amazon special, well spent. I'll put the link in the description. Now I know I'm not going to overheat, at least for that reason. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching, considering liking and or subscribing. Appreciate it. And we'll catch you on the next one.